Hi, good morning, everybody. Today is April 2nd, 2022, Saturday morning. I am at the intersection of Union Turnpike and Lakeville Road right now. What I'm gonna do is just head north onto Lakeville Road, all the way back up to Great Neck. And in my previous video, I drove on Union Turnpike from Queens County to Nassau County, heading east. So now I am on Lakeville Road, heading north. Now there's really not much to see on Lakeville Road. It's mostly houses and just a way for people to get from the north of Long Island to the south of Long Island. There are a lot of hospitals on this road. So to the left and to the right is Northwell Hospital. So here is Village of Lake Success. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, share, comment below, and you can get notifications if you want it. If you want to hit the bell. So over here is the entrance of Northern State Parkway, which goes from west to east. And then in front of me, the next light is gonna be the intersection of the Long Island Expressway, which goes from west to east or east to west across Long Island. So Lakeville Road, cuts from the north to the south. Lake Success is a fairly affluent neighborhood. It is surrounded by a lot of nice houses. So right in front of me is the Long Island Expressway service road, and right above that bridge is Long Island Expressway. I am going to go underneath that bridge, continue heading north to Great Neck. So to the right, behind these trees, you're gonna see a golf course. sure if I'm able to capture it on camera, but seeing through all these trees. But there is a mini golf course right behind the trees. Boulevard. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a right here and just drive in this community because I've never been in here before. So I'm gonna make a right at Cumberland Avenue and Lakeville Road and just drive around this community. I'm at Cumberland Avenue and Bowers Lane. I'm gonna make a right here. Right now on Bowers Lane. Where am I? Oh, let me make a right here. So I think this is a very small community in Lake Success. Riders Avenue and Ephraim Place. Continually heading down this road. It is a very beautiful neighborhood. It's very suburban feel. There's no sidewalks here. Yeah, these are all single family houses. All different shapes, forms, and size. Some have slated roof. Wilshire Drive. Wow, this is a very gorgeous neighborhood. Grenfell Drive and Wilshire Drive. That's a dead end on the right, and in front of me is a circle, so I gotta make a left here. Well, this is a very nice community. You know that it's a nice community when there's no sidewalks on the streets. Because they don't expect people to be walking around the streets unless if you live locally here. So I'm at Bowers Lane and Tibble Drive. I am gonna make a right. left of me is Northern Boulevard. I am gonna go to the right and drive around a little bit more. Spinney Hill Drive and Cumberland Avenue. This sounds very familiar. Cumberland Avenue. Great Neck Public School. Manor Park is a cute little playground for kids. Oh, now I know where I am. I'm in Spinney Hills. Sorry about that. So I'm at Spinney Hills. This is a section in Great Neck where the elementary school is zoned to Manhasset, but zoned back to Shelter Rock and Great Neck for middle and high school. So there's a very rich history of about Spinney Hills that you could Google. There's a very good documentary about Spinney Hills. So Spinney Hills, this whole area used to be predominantly African American, and a lot of the descendants here are farmers. And back then, Great Neck used to be all farmland, so all the people that works on the farm used to live in Spinney Hills, all the African American population. And then but later on, North Hill started to purchase farmland and build hospitals on it, and then this area began to shrink. So now the African American population has decreased dramatically in this area. This is what I remember from the documentary, but if you really want to know the history of Spinney Hill, you should just Google it and view the documentary. I've seen the documentary many years ago, just to understand the history of this area. And we are at the top of the hill, so I'm not sure if you're able to see, but the back is the skyline of Manhattan, all the way in the back. So right now I'm on Manor Avenue and Summer Avenue. I want to make a right here and just drive around Spinney Hills. So one of the few government government housing is in Spinney Hills, and I'll show you that towards the end of the video. They have I believe 1 to 5 bedroom apartments in Spinney Hill, and they're all government housing. do see that there's a lot of new construction going on. This neighborhood is fairly old, so a lot of times people purchase old houses, knock it down, and build new ones. Right now, I am back on Northern Boulevard and Udo Drive. Let me make a right here. And I'm gonna make a right again onto Allen Drive, going back into Spinney Hills. So you can see that, there's a mix of old houses and new houses in this community. Every old houses that gets bought up, they knock it down and they build new houses. To the left is the Pond Hill community development, where the low housing income is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue driving down first, and then I'll make a turn. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down further and then loop around. Trail. All right, make a full stop here. So now I'm on the south side of Spinney Hills, and I'm gonna go from the south entrance. So to the right are the Spinney Hill homes. These are low-income government housing. Pond View homes. North Hempstead Housing Authority. I am gonna make a right turn on High Street and you'll see the church. Is there a church here? Yes, that's the church. So the church is, you could consider as the town center of this area. All the important events are held in that church. So on the right are the Baptist Church, Mount Olive Church. So in the front is the Manhasset Valley School. There's a lot of historical value in this building, about the 1929. Segregation, history about segregation happened in here. I think it got shut down. It is very worthwhile to just Google Manhasset Valley School and just understand the history of this area. One last stop I'm gonna make is to get back on Pine Hill Road, and then I will exit and stop the video for this tour of Spinney Hills area section. Okay, so I'm gonna make a right over here. Spinney Hill Homes. So to the right is the continuation of the low-income government housing complex. So they all attached houses. Now we're back onto Allen Drive. Come right here. Cherry Brook South. I'll make a right here. And it's gonna be almost to the end of my video. So this is the loop. Landscapers doing their work. Oh, here's a new house that's going up. Alright. So I am gonna stop my video here. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below. I'll see you next time.